Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus again. You know, I'm definitely thinking about we the people, especially those who are not experiencing the joy of life and focusing on it. It seems as if for at least 50 years I've been focusing on that major thing. And why is because I believe that beautiful things is just that beautiful. But as I look back with my experience, it seems to me as though there's something going on that we don't know. We all have been designed in such a fashion that we would want to live and be satisfied with our lives, each of us. And yet, it seems to be a struggle because we are at odds with one another. It seems as if we're competing to see who can and who can't. And we get to the point that we just don't and can't get enough. And it appears as if we are against one another. We as people are against one another. We don't want each other to succeed. And it makes me think that as I look on the earth, I see people doing stuff that causes pain and suffering. I see people doing those things that kind of causes joy and happiness. And I'm thinking about these things. What's really going on? Is it possible that this is a facility here on earth for people to decide their character, if they want to be genuine, good people and live that kind of a life, or if they want to be evil, cause pain and suffering, and live that kind of a life. And as I think about that, maybe that's what's happening. Could be just a divide. And but then I think about when we are all living here on earth, we got the pain and suffering. Then we got little good over here, and the little good can put up with the pain and suffering, and it takes away from the good, because if you can put up with pain and suffering, if you can see things happening and you don't do anything about it, if you can see some black people as slaves and you don't do anything about it, you love it, you benefit from it. If you see exploitation from any group, or if you see starting a war and killing babies and stuff just to say you own something, wow, just think about doing that for an eternity, and you are on at different times, different places in that scenario. That's kind of something that we don't want to think about. What we want to think about though is change. We want to think about each of us got a what somebody say an opinion. Each of us got our own individual ideas. Each of us. And all of our individual ideas, some of them seem to be similar, some of them just seem to be as different as possible can be, and yet they are our ideas. And yet they will only work for the individual. It will only work for you. Your idea will only work for you. If it includes in the other people, those ideas have to sprout. It's going to have to get wide. And so you start thinking about what are those things that's coming amongst you that you all want. You all want your needs, your wants, and your desires. So you say, let's do that. So we decide to set up a system that promotes that. And how do you do that? But making sure that those things that you have determined are essential for satisfaction, that you have them. Food, clothing, shelter, those kinds of things. And you determine that you want to live in peace and be prosperous and free, stuff like that. And so you set up a system that promotes that. That is a system that says everybody is responsible for their role in life. Everybody got a job. Everybody got a career. Everybody participates in making those goods and services available to the whole world. And everybody's choosing to do what they love doing, so they have no problem there. They're getting cream on the top every day and every night that they're alive. And so that is the thing that makes me want to keep on trying to talk to you, try to tell you that we don't have to listen to people like Trump. We see what Trump did. We see. If you ever had an idea about what deception was, all you had to do is look at the Trump experience. And for those of you who thought Trump was great, then perhaps you didn't think the Democrats were so good. But look at them. They were different, but were the people still left out? Were there people still left out? And the Republicans were there. So that tells you, ladies and gentlemen, that tells you that what you're doing is not good enough. And who you're listening to is not sufficient enough because you are still doing those same kinds of things, going through those same pains, going through those same sufferings. So, hey, I can't force you. God says you got choice, and God isn't making you. So I'm just saying, wow,